I'm quite disgusted when it comes to this situation involving Jonathan Majors. Listen, I don't think I've ever seen him act in anything. I'm pretty much a media recluse, so if he's just only come around recently, chances are I haven't seen him in anything. But at the same time, I also understand the situation. I notice patterns when it comes to this stuff. And the amount of people, okay, the amount of gigs that he's lost off the back of simple allegations and the mandatory arrest law in New York is it's disgusting but not unexpected. But also the media commentary class, especially on YouTube, and the fact that they just take a look at this and go, oh man, look at all these allegations, oh it's terrible, just because he was a part of a shitty part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that you guys just don't like. And the fact that nobody wants to come to this guy's defense, it's absolutely abhorrent. And it really crystallizes my decision to really kind of turn my nose up at and just completely walk away from that side of the internet, because they're all just kind of disingenuous, man. Like, listen, this dude's down bad at this point in time. There is no proof at all whatsoever that he has done anything that has been alleged from, or rather, of him at this point in time. Absolutely nothing exists, but the entire industry has just tossed them to the side, and everybody's either silent on it or just applauding, oh, you got what you deserve. Took a movie role. Like, I don't know if this guy's a hunk of shit off set or not, and frankly, it really doesn't matter, man. Like, he looks like he's getting railroaded in this situation, and I'm a guy who's here for the truth and honesty. I could give a shit what films he's in. He's in Creed 3, and he was in the bad Ant-Man movie. Fantastic. Don't care. Still a guy getting railroaded by a shit system designed to punish men. But yes, this is from a couple of days ago, but we do have some updates on this as well. Jonathan Majors and manager Entertainment 360 part ways, actor facing domestic violence allegations in New York City. So yeah, he's lost a lot, and now his management firm, like he's very quickly getting blackholed from Hollywood. No pun intended, no offense. Talent manager Entertainment 360 has dropped Jonathan Majors. Several sources tell us that the recent move by Majors' longtime manager comes 3 weeks after magazine Dreams star, I don't know what that is, was arrested on domestic violence charges in New York City. Mandatory arrest law. If you know, you know, and if you don't, go back to the first video I did on this topic. Currently starring in Creed 3. Well, it's already been released. I don't know if you can currently star in something that's been out for well over a month, 2 months at this point. And Ant-Man, yes, and the Wasp, Quantum Mania. Yeah, he was supposed to be a central figure of the MCU going forward, but now, well, Marvel has taken him out of all of the digital release marketing for that ill-fated bomb from Marvel. So it just kind of looks like they're seconds away from canning him from that project because, believe all women? I don't know. Major's departure was due to issues surrounding the actor's personal behavior. Case in point, yeah, you've been alleged to have done something, and, you know, women still support Disney, so yeah, you just need to go that way. We are informed. Major's representation problems that don't stop with 360. PR firm, The Lead Company, also initiated a break with the Avengers star. He's never been in an Avengers film, but all right. He's been in, a Loki TV series and the Ant-Man show. Neither of those, they contain characters that have been in Avengers films, but he hasn't been in an Avengers film. As a more minor element to this, Majors and fashion house Valentino mutually agreed that the actor would not be attending this year's Met Gala as one of its guests. I'm sure it was mutual. Hey, John, can't show up. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you just say that this is mutual, we might work together in the future. All right. Well, you weren't going to invite me anyway, so what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, we've seen all of this shit happen before. And I just can't believe everybody's like, whoa, I don't know. It's like, you know exactly the way that this shit goes. It never fails to follow the same trajectory. Majors has already shot a second season of Marvel. Oh, he's already been in Loki season 2. Fantastic. In which he reprises his uber villain role of Kang the Clown. And won't go before the cameras in Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. You think he's going to be pretty important to that? for quite some time. Yeah, because if you take a look at the roadmap for what the fuck do they call it? Phase 5, right? That's supposed to be at the end of that, but the entire stage 5 is supposed to be something like 5 to 6 years. So I don't fucking know. Nobody even knows what's going on with that hunk of shit anymore. Let's see if it even survives that long. Take a look at the box office results for whatever the fuck is supposed to roll off the assembly line for the rest of this year. What a bunch of tripe. The actor was arrested on March 25th. Oh, so we're just about a month later over an alleged domestic dispute with a 30-year-old woman. Are you date? It's like, dude, you are on the cusp of being like a big hit in Hollywood, and you're dating a 30-year-old? Fuck's wrong with you? An unnamed victim was taken to hospital with minor injuries to her head and neck. But it's interesting. It's interesting because, yes, he was snatched up because of New York's mandatory arrest law, and that just kind of simmered there for a while. We've seen some exculpatory text messages that have been released, and the response to those have just been, oh, those look like they've been written under duress. Yeah, I don't really know about that, but hey, man, if you guys out there in that commentary sphere wants to, just to go ahead and imbue motive, you go right ahead. But like I said, I notice patterns, and especially, okay, this is, yes, gone on for a month, so of course some more people are going to come out of the woodwork in order to try to run some pockets, and hey, once again, the patterns play out. Jonathan Majors facing new abuse allegations. Of course he is. Of course he is. Majors may face more legal trouble following his March arrest on charges of strangulation, assault, and harassment. Variety reported Wednesday that sources familiar with the matter claim more women have come forward to accuse the 33-year-old Lovecraft country star, I don't know what that is, of abuse, and they are said to be cooperating with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. Oh, geez, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. They're known for doing good investigations. Majors has a court appearance scheduled for May 8th. Jonathan Majors is innocent and has not abused anyone. His attorney, Priya Chaudhry, told Deadline late Wednesday, "We have provided irrefutable evidence to the district attorney that these charges are false. We are confident that he will be fully exonerated." We've got more on that, but first and foremost, the Post has reached out to reps for Majors for comment. The DA declined to comment because open investigation. The news follows reports that Emmy-nominated actor was axed from his public relations firms, the lead company, as well as his management company. We touched on that earlier. And Creed 3 star was arrested in a Chelsea apartment on March 25th after, yes, all of that stuff. We read through it previously. New York police said the woman sustained minor injuries to her head and neck and was removed in an area hospital in stable condition. Chaudhry provided TMZ with a text exchange she claims was between Majors and his girlfriend, who appeared to take the blame for the incident. Yeah, exactly. She had a come to Jesus moment where, okay, one thing I'll say, it's like, wow, a woman unpromptedly takes accountability. Maybe she also realizes that she's 30 and this is going to be the best situation that she's going to find herself in. So even if she was acting a fool and that she totally spurned everything on, and I'm not saying it's like Majors or this is a license to end up hitting abroad because some autistic fucks that are going to be out there just saying, all right, and then break out the old Mortal Kombat music in the background. No, you never, ever, 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 ever lay a hand on a woman, regardless of the situation. You can defend yourself and you can restrain them, but you don't, start fucking breaking out the right hook, okay? Stop that. Don't ever, ever, ever do that. Can I make it more painfully clear? So yeah, you tell me if somebody was in such bad shape that the police ended up having to mandatorily arrest them. Jonathan Majors says ex-girlfriend went to the club after she claims he hit her. Yeah, she was in bad shape. Such bad shape that she went clubbing afterwards. Yeah, she belongs to the streets, all right, and has witness testimony that will vindicate him amid domestic violence allegations. Warning, the story is graphic. No, it's not. It's just a bitch line on a dude's name in order to get an easy payday. Ex-girlfriend, by the way. Interesting. Yeah, it's almost like somebody wanted that golden parachute on her way out of the relationship. Yep, we've seen this all before, man, all before. Jonathan Majors says that witness testimony and video evidence will prove his innocence amid allegations he's facing domestic violence against his ex-girlfriend. A lawyer for the 33-year-old actor filed paperwork in Manhattan on Wednesday, pointing to multiple factors Majors say will vindicate him against the accusations. Priya Chaudhary said that the driver for the beleaguered actor witnessed the altercation between the Lompoc, California-born entertainer and his ex-girlfriend at around 1 a.m. on the day of the incident. The driver witnessed the woman assault the actor while she was trying to steal his phone. Interesting. I would take a wild guess, given the fact that that she's the ex-girlfriend. He was probably, being a total G about this and getting another bitch over to the spot. The attorney said the driver will testify that they never witnessed the Marvel actor lay a hand on his ex-girlfriend in any way at any time or even raise his voice in their dispute. Imagine that. The driver will also testify to seeing the woman hitting, scratching, and attacking Majors, who asked to pull the car over to exit after his ex got physical with him. Majors' lawyer says that they have evidence to show that the woman's claims that her finger was broken and her ear was lacerated was a complete lie. What? A woman? No, it's believe all women. Pointing out to video footage of the woman going to a nightclub in the wake of the altercation. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Chaudhary says the hours of video footage depict the woman drinking at the club in the wake of the incident. No, she was horribly assaulted and the police had to come over. Which conflicts with her claims that she suffered an aforementioned injuries at the hands of the actor. Yeah, she just needed to go get ice, and the closest place was a bar down the street. The woman also sent the actor text messages accusing him of cheating on her. There we go, city boys, we up! And threatening to yeet herself, as Chaudhary says in legal documents. Like I said, man, I don't know anything about Jonathan Majors. Might be a total fucking tool bag, but at the same time, man, I know that men lie, women lie, but you know what doesn't? The truth. And then when you see this stuff often enough, you can start to pick up patterns. And yeah, she's 30 years old, man. She's 30 years old. She's seen her window of opportunity closing. She started to plan her escape by saying, oh my God, you're cheating on me. I'm going to go public with all this stuff. If you don't wife me up, if you don't give me some security, I'm going to ruin your career. We've seen this time and time again. We're, a year removed from Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, and guess what? The landscape hasn't changed one fucking bit. Like, yo, before we peace out, check this. The attorney said in the legal documents that the woman was seen styling her hair, rummaging through her purse, sifting through credit cards, and holding her phone at and a champagne glass, proving her fitness amid the alleged injury to her hand. No, she had a broken finger, and it was hurting the entire time, and the champagne was cold. In the court documents, Major's legal team said that his ex-girlfriend was also seen taking shots and sipping champagne with friends. I'm sure Majors probably ended up footing the bill for that, not appearing to be nursing any injuries. Yes, of course, but it was a dark room and nobody could see all of the anguish on her face. No, probably picked up all of those injuries after she found somebody to spend the night with afterwards. I don't know, where was Trevor Bauer at this point? I joke! That's my dude right there. And so is Jonathan Majors now, because this dude, it sure as hell seems like a setup at this point in time. But I am more disgusted by the lack of coverage and the outright indignation of all of the commentariats that are out there who are, oh, we're just here for the truth. It's like, no, you're not. If you're there for the grift, just be honest about it. But if you're trying to pass yourself off as somebody who wants to pierce the veil of believe all women, nah, man, that ain't it. There's levels. There are levels. So let's go ahead and get the grammar right on this one. There are levels to stumbling on issues. You take a look at what Don Jr. had to say about the Bud Light boycott. You could have worded it better. It was a pretty bad faceplant. Then you have a situation that gets played out time and time again. Like a woman in her feelings. You have zero information outside of, yeah, that whole mandatory arrest thing in New York is kind of goofy. Maybe there's more to this story. No, man, he was Kang, and Kang is stupid, and we don't like Marvel. Credibility out the goddamn window. But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.